have to say, guys, we watched the game to be entertained, and I don't know if there's a better entertainer in world football over the last 10 years in terms of just entertainment and seeing moments that just dazzle you than from a guy called Mr. Neymar.
Yeah.
He came on the pitch today, and if we could have been there to witness the reaction of the crowd.
The crowd sounded huge when he came on. It sounded incredible.
Almost as loud as the studio in here today.
Almost.
Yeah. But the game. But you know what? We watched the game. We all genuinely watched the game for superstars and for guys like this. And listen, there are some superstars. There's a handful of superstars, genuine superstars at this tournament. He is undoubtedly one of those guys, and he will give us a moment or two, hopefully more, that you go, you know what? There aren't many, if any, that can do some of the things he can do with the ball.
But then, and I agree with you on his status as a presence, as a profile. Is he the same player that we've watched in previous World Cups? And he's been playing in, like, respectfully, not the most competitive league. His personal life, I think he likes going out, he likes having a good time. Do you, like, and it was really touch and go. It was touch and go whether he was going to make this squad. You think there's a chance, that he can still create a magical moment?
Neymar and Diogo Benito go side by side. This guy is, he's a different species.
Yeah.
And no matter what his lifestyle's like, I don't even know what his lifestyle's like, but it's rumoured to be not as professional maybe as someone's. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know enough to make that statement. But people assume that about him because the way he just carries himself in a very kind of carefree way. That's what adds to the mystique about him.
Sure.
And I love him, and I think he's like Ronaldinho. Then you've got Neymar. This kid is the guy that makes you dream about, and he does things on a football pitch that I actually even think, listen, maybe not now, he's not the level that he was maybe, but I think in his prime, not even Cristiano, not even Messi,
really,
in certain things that he could do with a ball, those guys couldn't do either. I'm not saying he's better than those guys,
sure.
He's not. But
he
could
had
do
certain traits
that you go, those guys couldn't do that either.
I really hope he does bring one of those moments.
That would be amazing. I mean, he does things, you guys know soccer well, I'm sort of newer to the sport, but he does things that I'm like, oh, that's like amazing. That's like only one guy can do that. I shot a thing with a bunch of 8-year-old soccer players, because that was the last time I competitively played soccer for this show. And when I got there, these are 8-year-olds, their favorite player is still Neymar Jr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He hasn't been like at the top of his powers for years and years and years, and still I'm like, who's your favorite player? And they're all like, you know, doing like the Neymar dance and everything. He still resonates more than anyone else. Like, why is that?
He's one of the guys there's a saying that we have in football, the streets won't forget.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that the streets will never forget.
You know what the streets won't forget? How great this guy looks in that colour shirt.
Yes. Thank you.
You wear that colour more. You really should. Let's talk about Scotland. Scotland find themselves in quite a strange position with their loss today. They're going to have to wait now until Saturday night to find out if they can advance to the knockout stage, because this has never happened before with the best place, third place team in the expanded competition. What's that going to feel like? What do they do, the Scotland team? Do they still train? Do they realistically think they've got a chance of getting through? Are they all just out drunk now? What do they do you think?
I think the biggest task for the management, the biggest problem they have is making sure that the players do stay away from that.
Yeah.
And but what I would say is, no one's seen this situation. They're going to have to continue training and be diligent in their training and just hope and pray that they get through and that things go their way. But it is a weird place to be, and I mean that's what this throws up now, having more teams in the tournament.
Yeah.
And we're seeing new things happen, but you've got to find a way of adapting to the new rule change.
I want Scotland to get through so much.
Oh, I
really do.
I mean, the Tartan Army.
Just for the fans. Let's take a look at what else happened today. Canada had their first loss of the tournament, falling to Switzerland 2-1. They did advance. However, it was a bad day for American-born Canadian coach Jesse Marsh. He was so enthusiastic in their last 2 games, right? Look at him here. He's jumping around. He's throwing out this thing with his hand. He's running down, doing a little dance on the touchline. Just like bang, 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 bang. There he goes, right? So that was him then. This was him watching the game today. He basically looks like he's having a picnic. He looks like he's going to those guys in the park. They're in the park going, so what classes are you guys taking this semester? shall we do? Like, what would you do if you're playing, you looked over, you saw a coach doing that?
That is possibly one of the most uninspiring positions a manager could be in for a team. That's just disheartening seeing that.
I absolutely hate this guy. I hate this guy. I just do everything he does gets on my nerves so much. It's got such like aura farming energy. It's insane. It's just like, look at me, look at me. Every single thing he does is just like, I mean, what do you have, a hot tub in there? Why are you relaxing like that? It's insane. Are you listening to Death Camp for Cutie or coaching a soccer team? Like, what's going on, buddy?
Just want to say these are the thoughts of Ian Carmel, not the thoughts of all of us that work at After Hours. Now, if you've been watching the show every night, you'll know that the Norwegian fans have basically been rowing everywhere across America. Here they are in the stadium. Here they are on an escalator. Here they are in Times Square. Right, it's really taken off, okay? So, well, a group of Canadian fans have got together and they've said to themselves, hey, why should the Norwegians have all of the fun? We can do this. Take a look.
With that one, they stay in Vancouver.
Just like Canada, to take something and do it slightly weirder. How do we feel? Ian, how do you feel about Canada stealing this from Norway?
I marked this up to Jesse March. I'm equally disgusted. You can't jump on someone else's bandwagon. Norway's got a nice thing going on here, and they're doing the like, oh, we have Norway's rowing at home, and it's like the schmata fake version of it.
We wanted to show you this moment from Scotland's 3-0 loss to Brazil. Scotland player Andy Robertson used to be a teammate with Brazilian goalkeeper Alisson Becker when they both played for Liverpool. Andy Robertson's just left, so after the game, he just tried to get one final kiss goodbye. And, well, he gets quite the cold shoulder. We've all been there, Andy. We've all been there. We've all been there.
Just keep your head above water. There's plenty of Brazilian goalkeepers in the sea.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
And today we have to, of course, wish a very happy birthday to the absolute goat of soccer that is Lionel Messi. He turned 39 today. Sure he's watching. Look at that. Lionel Messi's teammates gave him a cake. Look at that picture. It's like they're going, thank you for winning the World Cup for us. Thank you for all the medals. We got you a cake from a grocery store.
That is a poor excuse for a cake.
That is a waste of a cake.
Yeah.
It really is.
How soon after that picture was taken do you think that cake was in the garbage? Like
26 minutes.
26 minutes, yeah.
I think it sat there for a while. I think the guy on the right had a bite, and that was it. That was it.
I think it was somewhere between, okay, we got the picture, and Lionel Messi saying, oh, we're done? And then I think that's when it was in the garbage.
Okay, here's a big question for you. I'm going to show you a big question. Is Lionel Messi the greatest Lionel of all time? Discuss. Discuss. What do the audience think? Yes? Well, hang on. Let's find out. Kasper Schmeichel, Premier League winning goalkeeper, is here.
Yeah.
Kasper, is Lionel Messi the greatest Lionel of all time? Okay. Let me give you a rebuttal.
Yes.
2 words, Lionel Richie.
Boom, there it is.
I honestly think that Lionel Richie is a greater cultural figure in society than Lionel Messi.
No way. There's no way. There's no way.
What?
There's no way.
Lionel Richie?
I'm gonna just
Hello?
flesh this out a little bit.
Hello?
Lionel Messi is the greatest Lionel to walk this planet.
There's
What?
no way.
More than Lionel Richie? No, I
there's a
disagree.
caveat, there's a
I
caveat.
disagree.
I'd rather spend a night across the table at dinner with Lionel Richie.
That counts, though.
And you know how long that night's going to go? It's going to go all night long.
All night long.
Right? Truly. Okay?
I think you need to factor in whether or not you'd want to hang out with this guy. We're not
Correct.
just talking about how good are they at the thing that they're the best at. We have to talk about a fully well-rounded human being. And I also think that Lionel Richie could do what Lionel Messi does better than Lionel Messi could do what
Are
Lionel
you?
Messi.
No, you're no. Well, no, Rio. That is an exceptional point.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie is better at football than Lionel Messi is at being a singer-songwriter.
That's right.
So actually, if you're weighing it up,
No.
it's Lionel Richie every day of the week. Look, this is decades.
Have you
Okay,
heard
let's.
Messi sing?
What?
Have you heard Messi sing?
Have
you
you
heard
heard
Messi
Messi
sing?
Have you heard Messi speak?
Have you seen
I love Messi. As a football player, I think he's the greatest of all time. However, he is unfortunately not the greatest Lionel, and that is not his fault because Lionel Richie's out there.
So, is Lionel Richie in the top 3 songwriters?
He's in the
And-
top 3 Lionels, and that's
top
what we're
three-
talking about.
Is he in the top 3 songwriters and singers ever?
It depends on how much champagne I've had that night.
I put him close.
He's not better than Stevie Wonder.
I'm not saying he is.
He's not better than Marvin Gaye.
No.
He's not better than Michael Jackson.
But the man's
He's
got
not better
hits.
than Bob Marley.
But we're talking about
He's not better than
Lionel.
Elvis.
But we're talking about Lionel. We're talking about Lionel. Okay, hang on. Let's wait. Hang on. We're running out of time, guys. Hang on. We're going to put this to an audience vote by volume of cheer. And I want you to remember, we're not talking about the greatest footballers.
trying to sway
We're
the
not talking
public.
about greatest songwriters. We are talking about greatest Lionels.
Greatest.
So, who believes Lionel Richie is the greatest Lionel? Okay, who believes, I want to say this is a very soccer-heavy crowd, who believes Lionel Messi's the greatest Lionel? I go head to head with Erling Haaland, you don't want to miss it. Come on back, everybody.